It's the backdrop. It's the backdrop to why some of us are so concerned, why we think there's a game-changing thing going on, why we have to be aware of that and change our game as well. This is behind my comment that it's not get them in the room, how do we get more of them. We're all in this mess together. So this is a graph. This is a graph, not my graph. This is from a chap called Ofer Goldberg, who is one of the most preeminent marine climate scientists. And he deals with real things like coral reefs. He's part of the IPCC system, and he's just produced a blog a couple of days ago. This is a slide off his blog which leads up to new information coming out of IPCC. So on the vertical axis, it's the variation in heat content since 1950. Don't worry about the figures. So if things get warmer, they go above this line. If they get colder, they go below. This is what we've all been worried about. This is the 2 degrees. This is the heating of the Earth's surface and the atmosphere. That's what we've been concerned about. The ocean has been shielding us from this, and it's ocean heating, acidification, oxygen sacs that are literally going to overwhelm industries and communities. So let's add what's happened to the ocean on the same scale. That's what we face. This is now. And so it becomes an issue that we're all in this together. We should be thinking of revolutionising the agenda that we have to have people understand this. Protected areas are utterly crucial in this. They're the best tool we have for building resilience. It shouldn't be about whether we have strictly protected marine areas in the ocean. It should be how many we're going to have and where they're going to be. Because this is going to be the only thing, one of the only things alongside reducing carbon dioxide that's going to get us out of this mess. That's the same scale. And I hope that burns into everyone's psyche that that is part of the position where we face.
So, what are the 3 talking points of how protected areas, marine protected areas, well placed, well managed, well financed, how will they contribute to reducing that?
So they're only part of the equation. They're an essential part of it. What we've been doing is reducing resilience and complexity in ecosystems. Marine protected areas are one of our best bets at putting that back. That won't get us on its own out of this, but it buys us some time. And it also means that there are some very interesting synergistic issues that we can do. So on the west coast of America, a $100 million industry was brought to its knees because the water became too acidic for the spat to grow. There's spat production for oysters for the west coast. They now have to pump water into their hatcheries on particular days. And the sorts of discussions that have been had sometimes with them is, we've lost ostra beds and things, why can't we rehabilitate them near our hatcheries? That will help buy us time. So there's interesting biodiversity connections that can be made, but we're only part of the solution. But this is what other parts of the world are concerned about, and we need to be thinking with these overwhelming signals now in the ocean about our position and about who our partners might be. And certainly for shellfish industry, they've become really